Hi, my name is Amy and thank you very much for watching. So today we're going to attempt to make a self-wicking planter out of a milk jug. Now, I saw something like this on an Instructable. So what materials am I starting with? I have, well, obviously a milk jug. I have my box cutter. I have a rubber band, and I bought some nylon netting for a different experiment. So the Instructable I saw was you drill a hole in the milk jug thing, but I'm just going to take this off and just use the netting on the bottom. So that way, well, nylon is better than other materials because it won't rot, but you can basically just stick the bottom of the soil inside of the water, and then the soil, depending on how moist it is, will just start wicking it up. I'm going to, it's not very scientific, but obviously, like, if you're looking at the handle, I just want to make this part here the water basin, and then I'm going, it'll just invert, and this part will hold the soil. So, without further ado, I filled it up about yay much with water, like halfway about, and I tried dipping it in the water already, but yeah, you just put it in and see it fills up to be about the same. And then I'm gonna put this on the floor to put the potting soil in, but I'm gonna fill it up up to like about 1 finger length. I lied. I filled it up this much. So I didn't cover the handle or the sharp incline of where the handle is because I don't feel like that is a good use of my soil. Also, just so that we can control to see how well it will do comparatively to what I have been doing, this is a used salad container that I'm going to fill the bottom with water and then put dry potting soil on top of it, then put broccoli on top of it, and then spritz it with water. So it'll be about the same process as what the milk jug is going through, just in a different container. This does not have a drain hole, and it doesn't have wicking after the first part. This was not measured out. This is just about a quarter of the way filled up. Just kidding. So I saw that you could do the bottom watering with plants last night in a video, and I thought I could be a cool kid and emulate it, but this just made it into soup. So I'm going to figure out what I'm doing with my life. Mostly just I think I have to just transfer some of the soil to different soil or to different containers and add more soil. And eventually this will be okay. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is the food scale that I already owned at the beginning of this. I'm pretty sure there are more sensitive food scales on the market, but it's what I own, and I'm not about to buy something new for this microgreen stuff. So here I'm just turning it on. This is the container I'm going to be using. Put it down, zero it out. I'm using broccoli because it is pretty much the easiest microgreen, that and kale, to grow that I own. So I'm going to be doing about 1/8 of an ounce in both of these containers because normally with a 10 by 20 tray, from a little bit of research, you know, everyone online kind of assumes that you know how much of these seeds to put on a thing. This is from True Leaf Market. I'm not affiliated or sponsored. They always assume that you know how much of this stuff to put in, and I definitely didn't, but I did read on a blog somewhere that it's about 1 ounce per 10 by 20 tray, unless otherwise noted. Anyway, so I'm going to be putting this down on here first. I think I could, once I get this cadence under control, try to sow them more densely. However, I think that if I'm experimenting with the wicking stuff, we should just make it so that we're not going to have crop failure for other reasons. So we have, it's tamped down. Wow. Okay. And then I'm just gonna super lightly mist the top because it helps trigger the germination and what is the word I'm looking for? It helps with the seeds sticking to the soil, basically. So this is done. The only thing I'm gonna do is find a lid for this and put it down and just leave it for a couple of days. And then we're going to be doing just making sure that this is also 0 before I start. Okay, so the milk tray is about 5 by 5 inches, which is how if you have 200 square feet or inches, a 10 by 20 tray, and you are using that math to figure out how much you can put in a 5 by 5, it works out to being about 1/8 ounce. The worst part about this is now you have a bunch of open water everywhere. Woo! Okay. So I'm really glad when I have a camera mount coming in the mail. I'm really glad when that comes. But anyway, put that off to the side. Hopefully see this here, and tamping the soil down a little bit. Could be my imagination, but it feels a little bit damper. Okay. Then I'm also going to spray this down a little bit. And what I'm going to be doing with this is, because I don't really have a lid that will fit this, I'm going to cut another milk jug and just sit that on top of this to help with keeping the moisture in and to strengthen the roots. Come on, Mr. Bottle. Don't make me have to refill you in the middle of a video. There you go. Okay, so you are lightly misted, you are lightly misted. We're going to put you away. I will keep taking pictures daily, and I'll let you know at the end of 5 to 7 days how this goes. Thank you.